Good morning and welcome to the World First Weekly Update with me, Joe McKenna, on today, Monday the 31st of January. It's been a pretty negative week since last Wednesday, since we last caught up with Rob Malcolm. We had US GDP figures out on Friday, 3.2% annualised rate in the fourth quarter of 2010. This is slightly down on expectations. Investors were hoping for a mark of 3.5%, but I suppose it still shows they're moving in the right direction. We move on to Japan. Japan's credit rating has been downgraded. Now, this is because their debt has been spiralling for the past 15 years, and importantly, their debt to GDP ratio has been getting worse over that period of time, and it doesn't look like they've been taking the necessary measures to bring that back into check. So, of course, this is quite negative for global risk appetite. Next, we move on to China. Now, you'll remember that China has recently hiked interest rates, and of course credit restrictions have implications on the performance of the Australian economy. The more they tighten up, the worse it is for us over here. They've just introduced their first ever home buyers tax, property tax, so interesting times ahead for China. In the UK, more bad news. Consumer confidence has taken its biggest hit for the past 16 years, so not great over there. But the biggest piece of news is the political unrest going on in North Africa and the Middle East. Now, this is widely expected to weigh on risk appetite over the course of the next week, and of course all eyes will be on how the events unfold over there as to whether investors get a little bit of confidence back. So for the week ahead, there's a fair bit of data out. We've got interest rates out for Australia tomorrow. We're expecting them to keep interest rates on hold following the Queensland flood disaster. There's going to be a no change there, and that's what the market's pricing in. A bit of data out for the US manufacturing sector, and then importantly we've got US non-farm payrolls on Friday, which is going to be a big figure. Manufacturing is doing well in the US, growth is getting there, but is employment getting there? So that's pretty much it from me for today. So you can catch up with Robert Malcolm on Wednesday, and have yourselves a good Monday.